Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans out there from all over the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. Excuse me. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So I wanted to get on here and talk about a couple of things. Just a couple of things. Gonna do one final preview of both the Super Junior Tag League and the 14th Goddess of Stardom Tag League, as matches are not far from getting underway for both of these tournaments. So, wanted to do one more preview for both of those tournaments. Also want to talk a little bit about GCW The Collective. Some information has been posted, so I'll share that. But I wanted to start off with something a little controversial. So, there's been a lot of buzz behind the whole Carlito backstage comment. So I'll go into that. But first, want to remind everybody to be sure to check out Game Beauty. Link is in the description. If you want some really cool video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, do some shopping there. Don't forget to use the promo code Blitzball_champ, all in caps. Excuse me. All in caps for 10% off of your order. So, nice little discount. Be sure to use that. Happy shopping. Okay. Starting off. Alright. Those that have kept up know what I'm talking about. The backstage comment from Carlito as he came into Adam Pearce's office as Io, Sky, and Kairi Sane were leaving. And first thing he said was, I guess I gotta learn Chinese. Now, that's caused a lot of buzz. Mainly in a bad way. I just really wanted to give my thoughts because, I've heard this being discussed from a number of people, fans, friends, stuff like that. Here's my overall take on it. First off, I do understand that the whole idea behind Carlito's gimmick is he's ignorant. He's pretty ignorant, slow, whatever, but mostly ignorant. Okay, I do get that. It might not be necessarily on the level, say, as an R-Truth, but I understand what they were trying to do. Now, do I think the comment may have been in poor taste? Yeah. I'll agree with that. Was it in poor taste? Yeah. Here's my thing. I feel like it's caused a lot of controversy, and it stands out quite a bit because we have to also remember Io Sky dealt with something very similar to this back in NXT. Remember when the fan called her out and told her to go back to China? She dealt with that. And there was reports, of an interview that Kairi did where she dealt with some racism back in NXT. So both of these ladies have dealt with it and in previous times. So I can see why this stands out quite a bit, especially to this degree. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of folks want to mention how things were in the Attitude Era and such. And I get that. Now, if their idea is to slowly transition back to, say, the type of rating that the Attitude Era had, they should at least make it more obvious. I think they should make it more obvious and not so much subtle. You know what I mean? And also, let's keep in mind, I know a lot of people want to comment toward the Attitude Era and such and such. Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff that was said back then. And that's fine. But it still doesn't change the fact that a lot of it was indeed offensive. I mean, let's just keep it real. Whether you were offended or not, I mean, that's up to you. But let's not act like a lot of that stuff wasn't offensive. I mean, let's just keep it real. And like I said, it's up to you whether or not, you know, you want it to offend you or not. I mean, that's up to you. I can't control how you react to something. But my main point is, it doesn't change the fact that what was said was offensive. Now, word is that it's been reported that Io Sky and Kairi Sane didn't have any issue with it, which, honestly, I can understand how some folks find it hard to believe because of the fact that the comment Carlito made was ad-libbed. It was not scripted. It was ad-libbed. So, that could, you know, give the idea that the ladies weren't prepared for that. But, if it is said by them that they didn't have a problem with it and they see the gimmick, then, I mean, the only thing we can do is just take their word for it. I mean, that's what's been reported. And unless we hear anything else, I mean, if they were okay with it, then you know what? It is what it is. You can believe them or not. That's up to you. But if they said they had no problem with it, then only thing we can do is take their word for it. And move on. Now, I don't know if there's anything that's going to happen to Carlito specifically, but, you know, that whole segment created a lot of controversial buzz. I can understand why, but at the same time, I can see both sides of it. But I think still, the comment was made in poor taste. You know, is it offensive? Yeah. But if they didn't have any problem with it, that's on them. I mean, after all, the comment was directed pretty much towards them. So, excuse me. But yeah, so I just wanted to give my thoughts on that because I know that was very controversial, and I know it's been creating a lot of buzz ever since it happened, which was this past Monday. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, some news in regards to GCW The Collective. Check it out. So, GCW The Collective, Las Vegas 2025. Now, even though this says 2024 on there, I mean, we pretty much know it's going to be 2025. But April 17th through the 19th at the Pearl Theater at the Palms Casino Resort is where they will have The Collective. 3 days full of wrestling. Schedule coming soon. Now, this was the event that I attended back in Philly. Because they had GCW and The Collective in Philadelphia back in April, earlier this year, that I attended. Was a lot of fun. And the interesting thing about this is if you look closely, one second. If you look closely, look who all is tagged in that post. You got WrestleCon, you got Josh Barnett, Joey Janela, Effie, you got DDT Pro Wrestling. So I think it's safe to say that DDT will be part of the collective. Oh, looky here, you got TJPW. So I think it's safe to say TJPW will be part of the collective. Progress Wrestling, same thing. Defy Wrestling, same thing. Just like they did earlier this year. So I think it's safe to say that those promotions will be represented as part of the collective for next year in Vegas. So, with that being said, we already know that Marigold will hold a show in Vegas next year. Their first American show. We got the collective here, which is GCW, TJPW, Progress Wrestling, Defy Wrestling, DDT, Bloodsport. So that's all going to be there. And then WrestleMania, of course. This is all part of WrestleMania week, which I tried to jump into the pre-sale for WrestleMania, the two combo day tickets. Extremely expensive, if you ask me. I mean, I think the cheapest I saw was like a nosebleed that was $600. And I'm like, if I'm going to go to WrestleMania, I'm not going to settle for a nosebleed. I'm sorry, but no way. And see, that's the thing with WrestleMania. Like, I could see if that was the only show I was planning on going to, then I would invest in it. But being that, you know, there's going to be a bunch of shows that week, it's hard to do all that plus WrestleMania. That is, you know, it depends on your budget. Depends on your budget. Everybody's budget's different. Everybody's budget's different, so I can only speak for myself. But I do look forward to checking out the collective in Las Vegas, so that'll be a goal for next year. So yeah, wanted to share that info. That info just got posted a couple of hours ago, so I figured I'd share that. Okay, so now let's switch gears to previewing one final preview. One final preview of both of the Tag League tournaments. Let's start with the Super Junior Tag League. Yeah, let's get that spreadsheet up. Alrighty. So, got the spreadsheet here. The New Japan Pro Wrestling Super Junior Tag League. And like I said, 6 teams per block. You got 2 blocks, Block A, Block B, 6 teams on each. The top team from each block advances to the finals. So, the tournament kicks off on October 24th. And it goes all the way to Power Struggle, which is where the finals will be, which is November 4th. So, let's take a look at some of the first couple of matchups. Let's see. Let's go up to Sunday. So the 24th is when the tournament starts. Let's look at matchups on the 24th and on the 27th. Okay, for the A block. First up, let's see, for the 24th, October 24th. Okay, we got the team of Tiger Mask, Capitan Suicida, taking on LIJ's Hiromu Takahashi and Bushi. That'll be a nice starting test for Tiger Mask, Capitan Suicida. You know, teaming up for the first time. All right, let's see. Oh, we got Ryusuke Taguchi and Dragon Dia teaming up for this tournament. Their first test is against the Ichiban Sweet Boys and Robbie Eagles Kosei Fujita. It's going to be a tough start for them as well. Let's see. What else we got? Okay, we got, I think those are the, oh wait, I see another matchup. We got, House of Torture, which is Sho and Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and they'll be taking on, Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Drilla Maloney. That should be good. Wow. So for the first night, they're going to have the two heel factions go at it in House of Torture and Bullet Club War Dogs. Huh. Kicking that off with a bang. I see. I like it, though. I like it. And then, let's look at the 27th. Let's see, 27th. Oh, we got House of Torture versus Tiger Mask Capitan Suicida. That should be good. LIJ versus Ryusuke Taguchi Dragon Dia. Would be another tough test for Dragon Dia Ryusuke Taguchi. Let's see. You got Ichiban Sweet Boys versus Bullet Club War Dogs. So those are six matchups that we can look forward to on October 24th and October 27th. So really kicking off the A block in a fierce way. But overall, who do I think will win the A block? That's tough. Because a big part of me feels like Bullet Club War Dogs could be the favorites to win the A block. But at the same time, a part of me could see LIJ win the A block. And actually, another part of me could kind of see the Ichiban Sweet Boys be maybe they're the sleeper to win the A block. But if you ask me, my top choice is Bullet Club War Dogs to advance to the finals out of the A block. Okay, let's look at the B block. Alright, B block. So, let's see. Their first set of matches are on October 26th. And they got some matches on October 27th as well. So let's look at our matchups. Let's see, October 26th. Oh, starting off with a bang. Catch 2-2 versus the Intergalactic Jet Setters, who are the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champs. And you got to remember, Catch 2-2 won the Super Junior Tag League last year. So, whoo, they got a tough challenge. But, you know, I see both teams as pretty evenly matched, if you ask me. But that should be a great match to start off Block B. Alright, let's see what else we got. Let's see, we got Bullet Club, which is Taiji Ishimori and Robbie X, taking on DKC and Ninja Mac. Ooh, that ought to be an intriguing matchup. Let's see. We got the Velocities versus Chaos. So this will be my first time seeing the Velocities in action. So very curious. Very curious there. And Chaos, Yo, returning, teaming up with Rocky Romero. So it'll be good to see Yo back in the ring. But yeah, some intriguing matchups there. And then the 27th. Let's look at the 27th. I see a matchup here. Bullet Club versus the Intergalactic Jet Setters. That should be good. The Velocities versus DKC Ninja Mac. That should be an intriguing matchup. Let's see. I thought I saw one more. Oh yeah, Catch 2-2 versus Chaos. So you got a lot of new teams in this tournament. So it'll be interesting to see which of the newer teams will break out. But if you ask me, who do I think will win the B block? That's tough. I mean, I know that the Intergalactic Jet Setters are the tag champs right now. But, I mean, don't sleep on them. Also, Catch 2-2. I mean, Catch 2-2, they won the tournament last year, so I could see them as being a favorite to win. And I'm not really so sure what to expect from the Velocities. But maybe they could be a sleeper. Maybe Bullet Club could be a sleeper. But I am pretty interested to see what new teams will break out. But, you know, this should be a good tournament. Like I said, 6 teams per block. And I'm really looking forward to seeing who breaks out in this one. But yeah, it starts October 24th. And the finals will be at Power Struggle on November 4th. So, looking forward to it. And then we will go to the 14th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Now, the format for this tournament is actually very similar to the G1 Climax and also kind of similar to the 5-Star Grand Prix in a way. But 9 teams per block. The top 3 teams from each block advance to the playoffs, with the number 1 seed getting an automatic bye to the semis. The tournament starts Saturday, October 26th. And this is a pretty long-going tournament because the finals will be on Sunday, December 8th. That's right, the finals, December 8th. Now, let's take a look at this weekend's matchups. Let me see. So, you know what? Let's do the same thing. October 26th and 27th. Let's see what kind of matchups we have. So, looking at the 26th. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see here. Okay, first matchup, I see Peach Star Rock versus O2 Line. Ooh, that'll be a nice matchup. Peach Star Rock, which is Mayu Iwatani and Momokogo, taking on O2 Line, which is Azumi, Miyu Amasaki. That should be a good match. Should be a really good match. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, Fukuoka Double Crazy will have their first match against BMI 2000, which is Natsuko Tora Ruoka. So, Hazuki and Koguma against Natsuko Tora Ruoka. That should be a good first match for them. Should be a really good first match for them. Let's see. What else we got? For the 26th. We got Hold up. We got Psy Queen. Looks like we got Psy Queen versus Concave NX Convex. Did I read that right? Yeah. Ooh. That ought to be a good one. So, Concave NX Convex, which is Shuri and Saki Kashima, and they're taking on Psy Queen of Konami and Saya Kamatani. Of course, you already know the rivalry Konami and Shuri have had since Konami betrayed Shuri. And man, that's going to be their first tournament match. Woo! That's quite a way to start off, that's for sure. All right. Let's see what else we got. So those are 3 Red Goddess matchups for the 26. I don't think I see any more. So I think it's just those 3 matchups. And then let's go to the 27th matchups. Let's see, you got Concave NX Convex taking on Fukuoka Double Crazy. Okay. Right on, right on. That should be good. Should be really good. Let's see, what else we got for the 27th? We got Psy Queen versus Peach Star Rock. That should be good. That should be really good. Let's see. Is there another one? Is there another matchup? Oh, here we go. We got High Mate, which is Micah and Hanako, taking on O2 Line. Oh, okay. That should be an intriguing matchup. Should be a really intriguing matchup. And those are your October 27th matchups as well. So, the Red Goddess block starting off pretty big with some pretty key matches. Now, who do I think will be the top 3? So, looking at this, if I were to pick 3, that's tough. That's really tough. I do believe Fukuoka Double Crazy will be one of them. You know, being that they're former Goddess of Stardom Tag League winners. Fukuoka Double Crazy is a threat, especially 3-time Goddess of Stardom Tag Champs as well. I think it's safe to say Fukuoka Double Crazy may, on paper, be the biggest threat in this block. But you also got a lot of chemistry from some other teams, like O2 Line. I mean, Miyu Amazaki, Azumi, they've teamed up for quite a long while now. So you got chemistry there. And I hate to say it, but when you think about it, Shuri and Saki Kashima have developed chemistry, and they've teamed up quite a bit. So there's that. BMI 2000, they've teamed up quite a bit. Psy Queen, this is their first time, but honestly, I think that's a strong team. Same thing with Micah Hanako. I mean, to be honest, if I had to pick the team that I thought was the weakest, I think the team that's the weakest probably, I don't know, probably Tam Nakano, Sayaka Kurara, and Tokimeki Purin a la mode, which that's a pretty lame name. But I kind of feel like they may be the weakest team in this block. But, and then again, some could say the same for Inaba Toyagami, which is Tomoka Inaba Rana Yagami, but I don't know. Tomoka Inaba's star power has really risen. But As far as the teams, do I think have a chance of making it to the playoffs? Starting from the top, Peach Star Rock? Yeah, I think it could happen. I'm not so sure of the direction with Momokogo, but I feel like at this point, the best chance Momokogo has of winning any sort of championship is probably a tag team or trios title. So maybe so, but I could see Peach Star Rock making it. I think Fukuoka Double Crazy will make it. Tomeki Purin out a la mode, probably not. Concave NX Convex. Yeah, it's possible. Inaba Toyogami, probably not. High Mate, I think High Mate has a good chance. O2 Line, I think they have a good chance. BMI 2000, yeah, they probably have a good chance. Psy Queen, yeah, they got a good chance. So pretty much the two teams that I truly believe will for sure not be in the playoffs are Inaba Toyogami and Tomeki Purinata Mode. But the others, I think they have a fair shot. Alrighty, let's go to the Blue Goddess block. Alright, Blue Goddess block. Now, let's see. Matchups for the Blue Goddess block. Let's see. They got matches on the 26th. Do they have any? Yeah, they do have some on the 27th as well. Okay. So, let's see. For the 26th, let's see what we got here. Let's see. I know there are some. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Star Fox versus Tom and Jerry. So Star Fox, Mei Sarah Kohaku versus Tom and Jerry. Seriano Natsupoi. That should be a good starting match. That should be a really good starting match. Looking forward to that. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, spotted one here. We got, looks like we got Reckless Fantasy, which is Waka Tsukiyama and Rian, taking on Team Classroom, which is Hina, Lady C. That should be, you know what? That could potentially be a match Reckless Fantasy could pull off an upset. Maybe. Maybe perhaps they can pull off an upset. But we'll see. And then, thought I saw another one. Could have sworn I saw another match. Those actually might be the only two October 26 matches for the Blue Goddess block. Alright, how about the 27th? Oh, I see one right here. So, Reckless Fantasy versus Devil and Princess, which is Rina, Nazusa, Inaba, which they are the current New Blood Tag Team Champions. So, that should be good. Should be a really good match. But I think that one will be easy to pick. Is that the only October 27th match? Looks like it. Oh well. But yeah, that's just the idea of the upcoming matches this weekend and going into Sunday for the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. As far as who I think may be the top three teams coming out of the Blue Goddess block, well, we know Hate Supreme, Momo Watanabe Tekla, they're the current Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champs. Let's just go down the list. Hate Supreme, yeah, I could see it. Wing Gory, Hanan and Saida, yes. Tom and Jerry, Seriano Natsupoi. Yeah, I could see it. Cosmic Angels of Yuna Mizumori Ayasakura. Nah. Team Classroom, Hina and Lady C. Nah. Reckless Fantasy, Waka Tsukiyama Rion. Nah. Star Fox, Mei Sarah Kohaku. Maybe. I'll just go ahead and say yes. Crazy Tigress, Starlight Kid Suzu Suzuki. Yeah. Devil and Princess, Rina Azusa Inaba. Yes. So those teams I could definitely see getting out of the Blue Goddess block into the playoffs. I don't know. I feel like the Blue Goddess block might be a little bit easier to predict than the Red Goddess block, but yeah, it'll be interesting. But should be fun. Should be a fun tournament. And like I said, this one of course is going to be going longer than the Super Junior Tag League. But I think it's safe to say that whoever wins this tournament on December 8th will probably get their title shot at Stardom Dream Queendom, which I'm hoping for because I'll be at that show. But that's what I'm thinking is probably going to happen. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, 18 tag teams in this tournament. So it's quite a lot to look forward to. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you get a chance. Let me know your thoughts on the controversial segment with Carlito. Let me know your honest thoughts. I would love to hear y'all's opinions on that. Let me know what y'all think about the GCW The Collective for Las Vegas. Anybody have plans on going? And let me know your predictions for both tournaments, the Super Junior Tag League and the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. Let me know what teams you believe will make it to the playoffs or the finals. And heck, let me know which teams you think will win. Would love to hear from y'all. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Peace. Laters.